Radhe Radhe everyone. So as you can see that I'm smiling. So this is Mancha and today this is the last video of the Saturn series, Saturn in the 12th house finally. So what is 12th house, friends? 12th house is the house of losses. It is also the house of spirituality, bed pleasures, foreign lands, the gains that we gain from our foreign lands, jail, asylums, isolated places, all that, imagine yourself like. Saturn being there. Saturn, I just feel like talking in this video because this is the last video of Saturn series. Saturn is the planet of delay, it's the planet of frustrations, the planet of karma, it's the planet of justice, it's the planet which helps us in paying off our karma. Okay, so Saturn is father, Saturn is father figure. Obviously son is father, I know that, but father, like authority figures, like when father is not just being our father but also showing authority, so then that is kind of Saturn. Okay, so Saturn is also servants, so it's very like who uses Saturn for what, as I explained in my earlier video in the Saturn in the 11th house. So Saturn is a planet which gives results like with really a great delay. It helps you in becoming a legend, because no legend becomes a legend in one day. That person becomes a legend only after working for several years. Okay, like Sachin Tendulkar, Amitabh Bachchan, or any Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Virat Kohli, or for that matter, you imagine anybody who has produced masterpieces in this world and who are known, in the world, and we actually worship them, even Shah Rukh Khan for that matter. So Saturn in the 12th house of losses, what is going to do that? Saturn, first of all, since Saturn is in the 12th house of losses, we know that wherever Saturn sits, we gain the result of that house after a lot of hard work, patience and perseverance. This we have studied since we have started the Saturn series. So Saturn, first of all, the good point, because I always mention the good point first. I'm kind of optimistic, you can say me, because the best part, like I'm the kind of person who looks that the glass is half full. So the positive things are that first of all, your losses get restricted. Because Saturn is sitting in the house of losses. 12th house is primarily the house of loss. So whichever planet is sitting in that particular house will always show our losses, and to gain, since it is the house of loss and we are trying to gain from that particular house, we have to put lot of effort. But since Saturn is sitting over there, it will restrain, it will restrict, and it will limit your loss. So that's first of all the positive point is there. But now the negative point, if you want to call it, that in case you want to move to foreign countries, or in case you want to settle abroad, then it becomes a challenge. Okay, so that can happen only from mid 30s, or if you have done like really hard work, then from 30s. Okay, probably from mid 30s. Okay, and after you have settled in a foreign land, coming back to your hometown, coming back to your home country, your own country, your native country, it becomes difficult. So that is obviously Saturn's 12th house role. Your interest in spirituality, because Saturn is sitting in the house of spirituality. 12th house is also the house of isolation, spirituality, meditation. So that also develops with time. It develops with time, you can imagine, like has happened in the case of Saturn in all my videos, in my earlier videos. Okay, so Saturn, this is what is about Saturn, the 12th house, my friends. And since Saturn is in the 12th house, it is aspecting the second house of wealth, family and income. Wealth, basically, more than income, it is the wealth factor, and it is aspecting the 6th house of death, disease and litigation. It is also aspecting the 9th house, or the dharma house of fathers teaching, gurus teaching, religion and luck. So okay, I will explain one by one. So first of all, since Saturn is aspecting the second house, is as I explained, is the house of Dhan, Kutum and Vani. Dhan is wealth, Kutum is family, and Vani is speech. So early on in life, native may feel that he doesn't like to speak much. There could be some speech issues, some stammering, or just because he or she is shy, doesn't want to speak much. There would be distant relation with family. They would maybe staying away from their immediate family members. So that could be obviously a possibility. Saving wealth becomes an issue. So that is very important whenever Saturn is aspecting the second house of wealth, because in my case also Saturn is sitting in my fifth house and aspecting the second house by its last aspect. So whenever Saturn aspects second house, it becomes very important to save your money. So you please save your money. This is obviously 100% sure that if you put a hard work, patience and perseverance, then Saturn will give you a lot of money, particularly by sitting in the 12th house. But saving that money becomes an issue. Okay, that's a challenging thing. So you have to put effort. Like the third aspect of Saturn always represents the effort. That's why the Saturn was given the third aspect. That you can question yourself that why Saturn has a third aspect. Jupiter doesn't have a third aspect. Mars doesn't have a third aspect. Sun doesn't have a third aspect. Okay, most of the planets have seventh aspect, and obviously Mars, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu have unique aspects. But why Saturn has third aspect? Because you have to put a lot of effort. You have to show courage, because third house is is the house of effort, courage, and short distance travel. All that our willingness to work. So that's why the third aspect is going in the second house of wealth, family and income. So you have to put a lot of effort to gain anything from it, and you have to put effort to save your wealth, to protect your wealth, and to keep your wealth in the best place. And also your relationship with your family, like immediate family members will improve with time. Your speech, you'll be conscious of your speech, and in the beginning of life you may find some problems with speaking. So that can happen, but it will eventually go away, because Saturn's aspect or Saturn's position in any house never denies anything. It just delays things. Okay, so that is for definitely, because I have done enough research on Saturn. I can just write this, and I can tell you that this is gospel that I have written, and I am telling you that because I've experienced it. I've experienced with my clients, I've experienced with myself. Okay, so that is about Saturn's aspect, like Saturn's third aspect on the second house. Saturn's seventh aspect is going in the sixth house of debt, disease and litigation. So what is happening over there? So first of all these areas of life will improve with time, as you can see, because sixth house is the house of debt, disease and litigation, and Saturn will minimize that, because Saturn's aspect generally minimize the results. So you will be able to win over your enemies, and all that debt, diseases will get suppressed. So that is particularly you can see when Saturn is in good dignity and not in bad dignity. Okay, so I know somebody, like if Saturn is exalted, like if you're a Scorpio ascendant and Saturn is exalted in the sign of Libra in the 12th house, then obviously you can expect a lot of court cases that you will win, and you will also see that you will be able to win over your enemies. You will be able to win over your you will be able to come out of your diseases, in case you have any. So that is the thing about Saturn's seventh aspect. And in case the dignity is not that good, because obviously I gave the example of Saturn being in the sign of Libra. In case your Saturn is in Aries or in a difficult sign like Scorpio, then obviously you have to put more effort than what a person who has Saturn Libra will put. Okay, so this should be clear in your mind by now, because we have explained a lot on this. So now Saturn's last aspect, that is the 10th aspect, is going in the Dharma house. That is the house of the teachings of our father, the teachings of our guru. It is the house of our luck, spirituality, long distance travel, our higher education, because 9th house is also the higher education house. So all these will get delayed, and you will question this philosophy, you will question this religion in the beginning of life, and it will be difficult for you to accept anything like as it is. You'll be like, okay, why do I have to give jal to Lord Surya in the morning? Like, what's the point? In the beginning you can do that, okay, but later on you will realize that it actually increases your self-esteem, And obviously after increasing your self-esteem, you're able to do a lot of things better, not just in your profession, because sun represents profession, but also in a relationship, because that person who has a good self-esteem is able to take care of a lot of things. Like generally people who are having problems anywhere and they are very fussy, or they are very finicky, they are having issues with their self-esteem. In the beginning of life, since Saturn is aspecting the ninth house by its 10th aspects, you will question the dharma, you will question the religion, you will question the spirituality. You might not be able to complete your education, higher education particularly, with a lot of ease. You have to put a lot of effort for that, because Saturn's aspecting it. Okay, so that's the karma that you have to bear with in this life. So this is about Saturn in the 12th house, and I hope you like this series. And in case you have any questions, like I always say, the comment section is open. I reply to each and every comment. And in case you want to book a consultation with me, then obviously you can go to this website and book your consultation, or you can reach to me on my Gmail address also. Here the Gmail ID is also mentioned, so you can mail me in case you are having any problem. I would suggest you to write your date of birth, time of birth and birthplace in the Gmail mail that you will send it to me, and I'll talk to you. I'll speak with you. In case you live in Delhi, then we can have personal consultations on Saturday, Sundays. And in case you live not in Delhi but in some other area of the world, but you live on planet Earth, then we can have online consultations. Okay, so we'll give you a time after you book your consultation, and I'll see you. And I'll be able to I'll make sure that I'll be able to help you. And in case you're facing any challenges, you're going to Saturn Mahadasha, Sade Sati, anything, you feel that life is stuck and you're not feeling happy, you're not feeling satisfied, you're not feeling joyful in life, then I would suggest you to book the consultation, because I will definitely show you the happy part of life. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and thank you for staying with me. Thank you for becoming a part of my journey. And I would suggest you to stay tuned, because I'm coming up with lots and lots of more information, and you will enjoy all, I'm damn sure, because these all well researched, well read and well crafted exclusively by yours truly. Okay, thank you so much once again for watching. Do share, like and subscribe. As I always say, share with your friends and family members who might be interested in astrology. And I take your leave here, and I'll see you in my next video coming soon. Okay, Saturn in different signs, and I'm also going to talk about Rahu and Ketu next, because Rahu and Ketu, it is very important to heal. I'll be talking about healing of Rahu and Ketu, because even if the Mahadashas are not going off Rahu and Ketu, you might feel the challenges of Rahu and Ketu. And it is very important. If you are sorted with the Saturn factor in life, you are sorted with the Rahu and Ketu factor in life, then you're just sorted. Thank you so much for watching once again. Hare Krishna.